We'll see if he gets the breakout started. He does. Oh, Bazarzan gets it.
Oh
They
my!
score!
Big hit by Long!
Good job by Owen finding that slot, and he's going to be rewarded with another chance off the stick. How did Katie save that? Here we go. Looking to wheel and deal. He beats Dangles. Coming up through the logo. Around 2, around 3, around 4. In on net. Score!
Maybe he should have just kept taking it, but maybe I'll be proven wrong here. It's a great pass from Squiggles over to Style.
What
It's just
a
getting batted a million times in the net. How did that not go in?
Really boxing off the offensive zone for the Smudge. Now it's a breakaway pass. Buzz, flip it. Look out, he's got an open net. Oh no!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we've got a very special game for you. Some late night PHL with myself, Blamed Lurker, doing the play-by-play, and B-Grip, the one and only.
That's me
giving
on
us
color.
some color.
Mm-hmm.
B-Grip, how about you set the stage for this grand showdown that we've got planned?
Well, let's see here. We got a D2 game, Minnesota Riptide versus the Sierra Nevada Grizzlies. Two big rosters here. We got, for the Riptide, we got Shrews on center. His wingman is gonna be 22 Guap. Defense-wise, we're gonna see Para, and we're going to see Q Silver as well. And backing them up in the pipes is gonna be Fluff. Now, I like this roster a lot. I know Shrews has been working a lot on D2. There's been some roster changes as well, and their captain leaving as well, which is quite a hurdle in the middle of the season like this. So I'm excited to see how they recoup from this. And on the other side of the ice, for the blue team, the Grizzlies, we have the center Panther. Then his wingman is going to be Bleh. For his defense, we got Moose, and we also have Cajun, who was just traded from the Riptide, interestingly enough. And backing them up in the pipes is going to be Puff. So we got a couple of Uff brothers in the pipes. For one side, we got Fluff. The other side, we got Puff. Let's get the show on the road, and let's see what awaits us. I don't know who I have my money on. I'm hoping I see a lot of goals here. Let's get into it.
And here we go for the face-off. Panther and Shoes battle, kick it out to the left for Guap to pick up, but Cajun takes it away almost immediately. Sends it up the boards, trying to get it to Panther, but Panther isn't able to get a good touch on it. Let's see, Blue remaining in possession here. Getting a shot opportunity. Ooh, trying to force it in front of the goalie there, but he gets it stuffed down. Guap pushes it further up, but nobody's deep enough in Blue zone. Some action in the neutral zone. Got Bleh picking it back up. Tries to send it to Panther again, but gets stuffed by Parabola. Q Silver. Tries to get control, loses it. Oh my gosh, a scuffle in neutral zone. Cajun picks it up. Trying to cut in here, looking for a shot opportunity, but too many people in the crease. Gets turned back over. Guap picks it up in the neutral zone. He sees the pass to Shrews, but it doesn't quite connect, a little bit behind. Let's see here, a race for the puck. Cajun gets it, but tips it out to Parabola. Gets a shot, easily saved though. Cajun picking it back up from the corner. Working his way downtown. And he just gets swarmed there in the neutral zone. Red regains, gets a breakout pass to Guap. Can he finish? Almost. Dings off the post there. The best shot we've seen so far, or shot opportunity, I should say. Panther tries to pick it up from the boards, but can't get it through Red's defense. Get a slow breakout pass. Oh, Shrews and Guap. A little bit of miscommunication there. Trying to pick the puck up from the boards. And they don't get an offensive opportunity there due to that. Cajun picks it up behind Blue's net. Forechecked by Guap. Shot from Shrews goes wide. Guap is able to send it back around, where Shrews got plenty of space to do something. He kicks it to Q Silver. Q Silver centers it, trying to look for either Guap or Shrews there, but nothing. And we've got Moose trying to take it out of his D zone. Struggling to get it through there. Cajun, though, is able to pick it up, getting past a confused-looking Q Silver. I keep wanting to call him Q's liver. Bad habit. Nice play there from Panther passing it out to Cajun, but he isn't exactly able to convert. He's not able to get in control. Ooh. Quick shot opportunity taken by Guap. Good save there from Puff. Once again, got Moose trying to work on into Red's area. They turn it over. Cajun is trying to get it over to Moose there, but intercepted by his own teammate. That's not a very good look, is it now, Grip?
Yeah, that's one thing I see a lot of these D2 teams do. They go for these like amazing passing plays, but they go with very difficult passes instead of the simple ones as we get a shot on net here. They struggle to keep pressure up. That's one thing you want as an offensive team, you know, when you're in the O zone. Not only do you want like one shot attempt, but you want to be there for the rebound, you want to be there fighting for the puck down low, and both of these teams are having a little trouble connecting with the passes here.
Let's see if they get a little bit warmed up, though. Ooh. A low shot there. I didn't catch who made that. Was that a Shrews shot, I believe?
I believe it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Although it hit
Almost
the net,
went
so maybe it
5-hole,
wasn't.
but- Must have been Guap. There's no way. Let's see. Almost a shot opportunity there, but a good clear from Fluff. We've got Guap able to pick it up, sends it around to Shrews. Shrews might see Parabola. He does. Looks for the pass. Goes through to Guap, who almost gets a miracle shot, but not quite. Shrews retains possession, puts it back to Guap down low. A lot of action there, but not a shot out of it.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
there goes
watching,
the first period.
yeah, exactly. And watching this, I don't see a lot of like not theory, but like a system from either of these teams. They're kind of just sending the best they got at the puck and try to make a play out of it. I want these teams to like develop a plan and make it work instead of just doing exactly what we do in Pugs, which is center skates up with the puck, tries to get a pass out, get a shot on, then turn around and go play defense. I want them to have an actual plan in mind when they're doing something, and that's how they're going to be lethal. They get shots back and forth, sure, but there's no one dominating this game, in my opinion.
I would say it's possible that the Riptide have had a little bit more offensive pressure going on right now. It seems that a lot of the breakout attempts from the Grizzlies are getting shut down pretty quickly, but they still have. Both teams have gone with a couple of good chances here. Let's see. As the Grizzlies are able to make an offensive effort here. Ooh, oh my gosh. It was an easy save for Fluff, but Panther was there to execute, seeing that Fluff didn't have the best rebound control there.
It looks like they're calling
able to
Gint
clear it
on
up
this, which
fast
is
enough.
very interesting.
Very
I
interesting.
don't see this being Gint at all.
Looked like
as
a
the puck
pure
was just
playing
being
the puck
played
situation.
in the crease. Yeah, exactly. This is just
The
a
issue,
lot
I
of
believe,
aggression.
is that we're seeing one of the mechanical issues with the game right now, which is that if you force the puck against the goalie's pads while they're butterflied, they'll get rotated.
It will turn, yeah. And
That
ask
is
any goalie,
exactly
that's
how
very
this score
frustrating to.
happened.
It is very frustrating to experience.
We'll see about whether they choose to play that out. It is a good call, so I believe they do have to play it out.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see exactly what the committee has to say. Let's see. Grizzlies lost it in the neutral zone. Turning it over to Shrews, who passes it up and cross to Guap, but Guap is well covered by Blais there. Blais trying to do something with it, kicks it to the goalie. It's a lot of dangerous moves from the Grizzlies here, but they're able to keep control and not turn over in the crease, which they looked awful close to doing there for a bit. A little bit of passing action short from Bleh to Moose, but they aren't able to keep control of it, and it goes loose. Shot from Guap is way off and a little bit soft, unfortunately, so that leads to quick turnover. Panther takes it into the corner, looking for Bleh. Quick pass, maybe? Oh, finds it, and that was a great backdoor opportunity, but Bleh was not able to finish the job. I've got Moose forcing it further back. Tried to connect with Bleh there, but it gets turned over to Q Silver. Q Silver tries to pass to Parabola. Gets stuffed in the neutral zone. Gets kicked back into Grizzly territory. Panther picks it up and is taking his time with it, doing a little bit of the mini play action. Guap kicks it up to Shrews. Shrews kicks it over to Q Silver. Back to Guap. Shot saved. Now that was a very nice passing play.
I mean, yeah, that was a great passing play. They're locking into that passing play with Shrews. I'm hoping that was an intentional drop to the guy coming down from the blue line, getting a good attempt there, and Puff just saving the day once more. They're getting into that zone where they're actually thinking about what they're doing and doing coherent plays instead of checking the puck near the crease and hoping for a goal. As I say that, this exact scenario almost unfolded.
What is he thinking? Oh my gosh. But again, it was on net, so it couldn't have been Shrews. What are we saying? What are we saying here? Another shot there. I guess since that one passing play didn't convert into a goal, they just gave up. Oh my goodness. Chipped up and around. And a little bit of conversation about the Gint here. I think the consensus is probably no Gint. We are biased, though, since we want to see Shrews lose. Unfortunate.
Honestly, I don't want him to lose. I want him to shoot every puck 10 feet above the net.
True. More shots for the montage.
Exactly.
If you
And
haven't,
see, this play
go to
right
YouTube,
here
look
from
up Shrewstage. I'm gonna shill here.
Go give that a like. That's the exact play I'm talking about with Q Silver here when he was in the ozone, just forcing a play down mid even though the lane is fully covered. There has to be more options for them to score here. There's just a singular option, and the Grizzlies aren't that stupid. They're going to cover that, and it just equates to a turnover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 23 seconds left on the clock here. Let's see if we're able to get another goal for the Grizzlies. There's a big dump there from the goalie looking for Panther, but gets picked up by Q Silver. He dumps it back to Guap. Guap tries to cross it back to looked like Parabola there, but it's well covered. Moose passing it up to Panther. Panther trying to get a quick shot off, but no dice.
That was a great play to end the period by Moose, and the Grizzlies are locking into that play style of actually taking their time, looking for a smart play with many options instead of just forcing passes. Sometimes the easier passes are the ones that work. Forcing passes that are difficult are often going to come out in turnovers, and I feel like that's what a lot of the Minnesota Riptide offense has been so far. They're driving down the sides, looking for a force down middle, and they're just getting shut down. While the Grizzlies walking the puck a bit more, looking for simpler passes, and second period was definitely theirs.
Absolutely. Yep. Simple, safe passes get the job done. We'll see. Cajun tried to kick it to Bleh through two defensemen. Didn't work out. But he picks the puck back up, cuts in, weaves through traffic, and gets a nice shot attempt, but a great save from Fluff there. Shrews picks it up in the corner, sends it up boards. Picked up by Q Silver. Q Silver taking his time, tries to get a pass to Parabola, but way behind. Parabola, though, still gets to it. Sends it around. Q Silver is able to pick it up. I'm not sure if that was a shot or a pass, but he gets it close to the net in any case, where it is picked up by Cajun. Cajun looking for Panther. Not the shortest, safest pass there, but they still have possession. And Cajun gets a shot off. Far side post in. That's a beauty.
That's
Great
quite the
shot
angle.
there.
I have to be honest, that play starts with the turnover from Para here, sadly. I think just if you have the puck loose, like in neutral and you're almost last man back, you can't just like send it up in the neutral again. Someone's crashing that down, and that's what Cajun then gets that super far post shot, and that's all it takes to get another goal for them.
Absolutely. They are quite lucky, though, that that botched pass to Panther didn't lead to a turnover.
Indeed, yeah.
And as here we see a much smarter pass to Panther, who dips it back to Moose there, but a bit too contested for a better shot there. Cajun is able to pick it up from the boards, get it to Panther, Panther to Moose. Moose catches it, but Fluff is there to get his stick in the way. To get sent back into Grizzlies territory. Cajun picks it up once again, showing he's a real heavy lifter for this team right now. He's fighting for the puck, sends it down boards to Bleh. Bleh picks it up, sends it to Moose, who misses the connection there. But he's able to send it back down to Panther, tries to get a centering pass, stuffed by the Riptide defense. Send it up, another attempt at a pass to Parabola, gone a little bit astray, but Guap is there to pick up the remains and get a shot off, though it goes wide. Good effort there. Guap coming up alongside Moose there. Moose tries to pass to Cajun in the slot. Misses, but Panther regains it, cuts in, and gets bodied. No shot attempt there. Parabola has it. Cross pass. Ends up in the hands of Shrews, going way off
There it
target.
is.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's a classic.
That's why I tell you, his montage has got to be AI generated. It's crazy.
Not even AI could do that.
Puck in the neutral zone, heading towards Riptide territory. Fight between Cajun and Q Silver there. Q Silver wins, gets it to Guap. Guap tries to send it to Parabola again. I mean, poor Parabola. I feel like he's getting open, but a lot of the passes coming to him aren't of the best quality, and he just can't do too much with them. However, Shrews is able to gain it out of a neutral zone scuffle and send it to Guap. That would have been a neat tip-in if they got it. Comes back out, Guap ways, but he can't grab it. And Moose, under a lot of pressure, drops it to Cajun. Cajun puts it on net a little bit wide. Riptide regains control, looking for a breakout, intercepted by the Grizzlies, and we've got Moose. 1-on-none. And he gets a great shot there. Top left corner.
I mean, that's an amazing shot by Moose here. The defense from the Riptide just pushing so far up, not expecting that little drop mid, and Moose just crashing down the ice to get that puck. Once again, I feel like the Riptide defense is so close to being able to lock them down, but they're just playing a little bit too aggressive right now and leaving Fluff out to dry here.
Mm-hmm. Those have been some great shots we've seen. Fluff definitely, he got the save on the first goal, but wasn't able to get it cleared out before Panther forced it in. And then the next two goals that the Grizzlies got have just been beautiful shots that really it's on the defensemen to limit the opponent's offensive ability there. So I agree with what you're saying. So we see puck remains in Riptide territory until they're able to kick it out far. Does not get to Parabola, the intended target. Cajun sends it around boards to Panther. Panther is able to pick it up and lose control of it, but push it off to a place where Cajun might be able to regain it. Black comes in with momentum. He's got a pass opportunity here to Panther. Sends it, and Panther finishes it.
I feel
Goodness,
very
this
bad
is-
saying this, but this is another situation where the Riptide just allow this 2-on-1, and as long Q Silver's there, he has to watch the shot angle and the pass angle. He has to give one of those away and just fully cover the pass, let the goalie have an easier save on the short side. But that's hard to do when your goalie's left once more to dry. I feel like
it's
Riptide has
rough.
to take a seat back here. 20 seconds left. Just go next game. Redial your defense and just play more passive. Look for these slow plays here, and I think that's the only way they can get out of this second game alive coming up.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm thinking that the Riptide should really just take a breather here and rethink their strategy going into the
Yeah.
next game.
They need the vibes up.
They do. I can imagine their mental is a little bit shaken right now, but don't worry, we won't make any more flattering comments towards Shrews anymore.
That's the puck. That's the puck
take our-
games, you know.
That's how they go sometimes.
That's how they go.
Yeah,
and
some
the mental
great
is gonna be
shots
super
from the
hard.
Grizzlies this last
mean,
game,
yeah.
so they definitely earned that win.
Yeah, and it looks like Grizzlies is a team that will capitalize on mistakes a lot, and they have in that last game. Now, if Riptide can, dial back down on those mistakes and just keep their pressure up when they're in the ozone instead of going for one shot and then giving a turnover, they have a fighting chance. If they play the same game they just played, I don't think they have a chance here. They have to dial that defense back, make slow passes, smart plays, and look to continue their play further than just a singular shot on net. Look for that rebound, look for that pass around, that drop. They need to keep that puck in the ozone and eventually capitalize on that.
Absolutely. And I think most of all, it seems what the Riptide are in need of is space. Because it seems like in a lot of cases where they might have a better opportunity, they're just getting swarmed. And
I agree, and in a way, one of the ways to get that space is to get a pass that gives the person who receives the puck more room to play with it. If you're sending a pass into a person that's about to be covered, then he has maybe half a second to make a move, and that's often going to result in either a turnover or an awkward pass, something like that, or a dump, and that's when you get turnovers and you lose possession. If your initial pass is in a place where your attacker can have room to play with it, that's when the rest of your team can capitalize on that and then get some more room. That's when it becomes dangerous and not just a single outlet play.
Mm-hmm. Glad you're in the booth with me here, Grip, because you are very smart with this stuff. That's some great analysis.
I'm trying my best. Listen, all I can do when I'm in the crease playing games is analyze what is going on.
Exactly.
So I gotta
Got
put
so
that. I
much
gotta
time to
reinvest
stare at
that.
the mini map and just process
Exactly.
it all.
I'm just excited to see the rest of the ice tonight. I get to see the rest of the ice, and it's beautiful. I get to see the ozone for once. Maybe not if I'm looking at the Riptide, but it's good anyways.
Do you use that I Feel Left Out mod at all?
That what?
The I Feel Left Out mod. It's the one where you get the
you
opposite
get to
side of the
switch
ice with that
views. Yeah,
camera.
last I heard that mod was illegal. I've never used it, and since I've heard it was illegal, I've never used it and never probably will. I'm just a big
Not even in pubs
mini-map
or anything.
hogger. Nah, never.
Mhm.
I've never used any mods, honestly,
Oh yeah.
other than like
That's
the
the safe
the
bet.
skins
The
and
server
the
side.
skins loader and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no, I don't see necessarily how that would give a competitive advantage to the point where it should be banned. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm not smart enough to figure that out. That's not my job. I don't care. I just follow the rules and I play my game. And I'm getting comms
Make
from
them
Topher
say
that
it.
it's not banned.
Yeah, that's what I
Goalies are allowed to have fun and enjoy themselves. Maybe? Holy,
I know.
breaking
Yeah,
news.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I did get some insider info from Shrews as well, number 23, for the Riptide, that he is lagging like crazy. So a little bit of copium here from the Riptide, but
His ping does seem to be all over the place. Since I've seen it at
Yeah.
30, I've seen it at 60. So
yeah. Before the
might be
game started,
suffering
that
some
other
of the
server was
network
119.
issues.
So yeah.
absolutely. And Shrew's sending an angry letter to his ISP, going, "You cost me the game."
Yeah, definitely. I think he could probably sue off of this if they lose the series.
Absolutely. What's the prize money we've got here? Like 10 grand, 20 grand?
10 grand in Believe money, I think. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Monopoly money.
I mean, 10 grand in Monopoly money is still probably a lot of paper worth money.
All right. And it looks like the Riptide win the face-off, coming out strong, but a little bit of miscommunication there as you have the two defensemen go straight for the puck. But they're able to pick it back up, kick it to the point. Parabola tries to send it to Shrews. A little bit high, though. Not the time for baseball right now. Guap is able to pick it up from a pass to Panther. He's taking his time here, looking for a good pass. Just loses it towards the boards, where Q Silver is able to kick it up. perhaps buy them a bit of time to reset. Cajun brings it into the neutral zone. Gets a nice pass off to Bleh. Bleh's not able to get the shot off before Parabola gets in the way and picks the puck back up. He's got plenty of room in front right now, but Cajun comes over to angle him over. Tries to shoot, but it gets bodied. That's Moose. Have I been saying Goose this whole time, or have I actually been saying Moose?
I'm not sure.
I hope I've been saying Moose. If I haven't, I apologize. Let's see. Quick turnover. Goes to Moose, who gets a shot attempt off. The bounce off the back is in Panthers' favor. He's trying to bring it around for Rat, but too many defensemen in the way. As the Grizzlies are able to regain control in their own zone. Cajun, a nice move there. Spinning around. Gets it to Panther. Panther quick cross where Moose is able to pick it up. Moose crosses it back looking for Panther, but too many sticks in the way. He isn't able to get a clean shot off. He's able to take it up. Unfortunately, a turnover there for the Grizzlies. As the Riptide, we've got Q Silver taking it up. Q Silver probably stealing all of Shrews's ping right now. Launches it up to Guap. Guap retains control through heavy traffic. Sends it to Parabola, who, oh my gosh, got it into the slot where Shoes was miraculously able to pick it up. Get a far side shot that wasn't able to convert. Riptide retains possession. Guap had a shot there, but
I have my
turned
hands on
over.
my head right now.
Oh my gosh. And that's another breakaway for the Grizzlies. It's a 2-on-none. Bleh is not able to get a clean pass off to Moose there for the back door. Riptide. We've got Q Silver taking it back up. Shot opportunity. Sends it to Shrews for a bit of a cheeky backdoor, but no dice.
I'm liking a lot of things I'm seeing from the Riptide at the start of this game. I'm seeing them trying to keep more pressure, which they have been doing. I'm also seeing them maybe playing rotational defense, which is good if there is someone that rotates on defense and doesn't give a 2-on-0. Slowly they're locking it down. They need, if they're going to play rotational, they have to get that rotation, and they just can't leave Puff alone, or Fluff, sorry. They can't leave Fluff alone like in a 2-on-0 again. They're looking to make something nice. They just have to lock that down.
And speaking of Puff, I believe we forgot to mention the Grizzlies swapped out Puff for Ghost in net.
That's very good to know, yeah. They have.
We'll see how that affects the game, though. I guess the only way it could affect it is by
Not winning.
getting a shutout.
And here's the thing, I don't know, do you switch your goalie out if your goalie just had a shutout? Are they padding stats? Like, what is this?
I don't know what the coaching decision is there, but we'll see. Maybe Ghost also wanted a shutout and was very confident going into it. But back to the rotational defense. Q Silver. Oh, I was going to make a comment about Q Silver being a defenseman rotating up, but they have put him in the left wing position, so Guap swapped out, and Guap is now in the back, holding things up. Q Silver botched a pass to Guap there. Moose is able to pick it up, punishes Parabola with a nice move, cuts across, great shot. That was some wonderful weaving there.
I mean, Moose with an amazing showing tonight, just showing he's the man on the ice right now. Getting around Parabola, just getting another 2-on-1, and I'm pretty sure it was number 10 here, Panther, going for a bump on the last defender, just making it easier for Moose to score that, and he just gets a
Absolutely.
great shot on net.
The space was made, Moose saw the space, and he took it, and there you go, another goal for the Grizzlies. That's 5 for the night, or 4, depending on that Gint review, which, we'll see. Anyways, Bled picks it up in the neutral zone. Guap is able to swipe it away. He's got some room here, taking it up the boards. Gets a pass up to Q Silver. They aren't able to finish it there. Parabola picks it up in the corner, and that's time.
I'm seeing a little bit of a change of pace here from the Riptide, taking some shots on net from the blue line. I like the change in tempo. Definitely something you need to do when you're coming back from a game you just lost 4-0, you want to change something, changing the tempo, getting more shots. That's great if you have someone to follow up in the O zone and try to get more pressure on the puck. I think they have been getting more pressure in the O zone. They've been maintaining it a little bit more. Sadly, they just need to solidify that defense. They've been playing, I feel like, Parabola solo defense-ish, unless there's a rotation, and they just need to make sure that if Parabola walks up with the puck, someone's there to cover.
And right now, I am surprised they haven't swapped Shrews out, given that his ping is getting close to 140. Pushing new limits here. Yeah, looks like the server swap didn't do too much for him. Let's see. Riptide defense is able to get a pass up to Shrews. Probably couldn't catch it because
Tough to catch on 140
got
ping.
0.15 seconds between his inputs and any reaction. Let's see. It would be quite something if he got a goal off. Q Silver bringing it up. Oh, looked for a short side shot there, but Ghost gets a nice save. Cajun picks it up in the corner. Working his way. He's got Q Silver to get around, starting to angle him off. Looks for a pass up to Blair Panther. Panther is able to pick it up after it goes past both of them. Cruz is there. Take away the puck. Loose on the boards. Cajun picks it up and crosses it. Moose is there to pick it up, but Guat contests. Shrews picking up the puck. Gets a long shot off. Nice try there, but Ghost is able to make a save.
Let me know that he's
Cajun.
spiking to 187 ping right now.
Holy mackerel.
212.
Good lord. Should have an injury timeout or something. I think this should count as a severe concussion.
Yeah, that has to be close to a
The
concussion.
athlete. Shot from Q Silver. It's blocked by Bleh. Panther kicks it down to Cajun. Cajun holding it on the boards, looking for something, but he's got red on all sides. Somehow, though, still he retains possession and gets a shot off of that. I don't know how he got through there. But it goes to Guap. Guap trying to pass it to Parabola, gets blocked by Panther. Race here, Parabola wins handily. Tries to get it around to Guap, goes past. Q Silver picks it up. Bleh contests, knocks it to the boards. A lot of quick turnovers here. Q Silver tries to cut in, but isn't able to keep it close enough to the stick to get a shot off. Panther fumbles the puck out to Cajun. Cajun making some more moves, but he taps it out too far in front where Guap can kick it out to Q Silver. That's a nice little pass there. Q Silver sends an absolute bullet towards Shrews, who's just not prepared. Shrews is able to get a centering pass off, but Q Silver is under double coverage there. Panther picks it up. Looking for Bleh. Intercepted by Parabola, who kicks it up. Parabola stepping up. Drops it to Guap. Guap to Shrews. Shrews! That was very close for someone at 230 ping.
Yeah, that was a great chance here. They're keeping the pressure right now, and this is what I like to
Absolutely.
see. They're keeping all four of the Grizzlies in their D zone, trying to get a breakout, and they're walking up to that puck and getting a lot of pressure as there's another 2-on-1.
Unfortunate. It was a failed pinch there. I don't know what Q Silver was thinking.
Oh
Q
my,
Silver
I
just
mean,
opened up the shooting lane for that.
I mean,
I think he was
Shrews-
going for the pass, but he didn't realize how fast he was going.
That shot was amazing from Bled.
That was a
Ping's
very nice
Shrews' ping
shot,
keeps
too.
getting higher. The score stays the same for them though. No goals.
Poor Fluff. Poor Fluff. This is just a very challenging night for Fluff with all these hard shots to save coming at him. That's the danger of applying too much pressure. If you slip up once, you get a 2-on-1 or 2-on-none at worst. Cajun weaves through. Nice save from Fluff there, blocking a far side shot. Riptide regains possession. Q Silver's trying to take it up, but the back check from Cajun is able to take it away. Prevent another offensive effort from the Grizzlies. Cajun just dumps it down. Ghost trying to get it dumped back, but it's picked up by Q Silver, who sends it back in. Going from blue line to red line here quite a bit. Cajun working through the defense. Was able to hold that gap for a bit, but Parabola came in and blocked it up. Now a 2-on-none, but oh man, the Grizzly defense collide into each other. Cajun is able to pick it up after a failed pass from the Riptide. Q Silver. Too much contention there. There goes the second period.
I mean, they're keeping them 2 goals away from the same score of last game, but that's not going to be enough to pull them out of the situation. I hate talking about the Riptide this much and not giving enough praise to the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have been playing an amazing game. The shots on net the shots that have gone in were so good. And I mean, Ghost and Puff were both outstanding in the net so far in both these games. That being said, Riptide can have a chance if they can simply lock that defense down. Grizzlies have shown that they can capitalize on these mistakes very harshly, and that's what they've been doing. Just off the pressure, keeping their defense solid enough to keep the puck, and then sending it and just getting an advantage on it, just as they're getting a 3-on-1 here.
It seems the Grizzlies have a bit of a deadly combo here. They've got some nice passing. They've got some players who are able to really use the space they're given. I'm thinking of Cajun, seeing there have been multiple situations where he's just been able to weave through traffic. And Panther, Blett, and Moose all have been showing some nice shooting so far this game and the last one. Let's see, as they take it through the neutral zone, Moose getting a bit too fancy there as he's stopped by Guap. Guap kicks it back to their own point. Q Silver looking for Parabola. Goes a little bit wide, but he's still got plenty of room. Parabola just isn't able to get a good enough touch to get a good pass off, and Blah knocks it up to Moose. Moose back to Panther. Panther looking for another pass back to Moose, but it's a bit too far ahead. Moose regains, sends it around back. Panther picks it back up, but gets stuffed by Guap. Guap holds it. Looking for Shrews along the boards, but goes way too far, and Cajun picks it up. Let's see. Ooh. Shrews is able to stick it. Goes steps in to intervene. Passes it up to Moose. Panther strips Moose of it, though. Sends it over. Blah picks it up. Shot attempt way wide. Picked up by Q Silver. Getting a lot of pressure from Panther there. Parabola and Cajun stepping in. Gets kicked out to Guap. Guap dumps it out. Tough situation, since with all those dumps, they're able to prevent another Grizzly goal, but they're not able to get one for themselves. So it seems Riptide might be switching into desperation mode right now.
Yeah, they have to just throw everything they can. 2 goals in 2 minutes 47 is not impossible. Here as they get a great breakout play. Let's see what they can do with it.
Shrews looking for a shot. Goes wide left.
And I think in that situation, you have to look for a rebound. You have someone else coming down. Rebounds against goalies, on pads are going to be super lethal, especially, in a D2 level. It's hard to get those rebounds, honestly. So if you have a 2-on-0, you're not sure about the shot, putting a nice rebound on the goalie's pads might be exactly what you need.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of rebounds, that was a good save and rebound control from Fluff there. Kicks it out, but Riptide is facing a lot of trouble trying to get it back out. Parabola kicks it a little bit too deep. We've got Moose sending it over to Cajun. Cajun all the way back there. Facing forecheck from both Q Silver and Shrews. Panther gets pinched by Parabola, who sends it to Q Silver. Q Silver with a shot! Good save from Ghost there. But Riptide almost still had it there with Parabola, but drops it in Cajun, swoops in, grabs the puck, quick shot off. Oh, no! One of the scariest moments for a goalie there, I bet.
I mean, sure. The thing is, you can afford to do a save like that if you know there's no one else crashing the net. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, sure, as long as you keep the puck out of the net, it's fine. If you can keep control, that's even better. Just keep the puck out of the net, you're good.
True. Guap is able to kick it to Shrews. Shrews kicks it to Parabola. Still no conversion, but Parabola's fighting for the puck. Knocked out. Oh, man.
I mean, there seems to be miscommunication going on in the Riptide. I don't know if they're tilted about the games. I don't know what their mindset is. It's been at least 2 plays just in this third period where I see someone, passing the puck and then the person turns, or both giving away the puck like at the same time. That's crucial for a team to get that communication down. And I see Shrews playing back there. He wants to be that man. He wants to be that quarterback. And maybe with his ping has gone down. Maybe he can try to walk it or just send something up for his team. I think that's not a bad idea to get Shrews back there.
That was a nice shot attempt from Q Silver
That was
there.
a great save by Ghost.
Great save by Ghost for sure. Oh my gosh, and it's a 3-on-0 for the Grizzlies.
I can see how this ends.
The nice coming out to play it. Probably read the shot from Bleh there. There wasn't really enough room to make a good pass, but
And that's the Putch game.
that's the game. Grizzlies take both games 4-0, 2-0. A shutout for each goalie.
Both
Wow.
getting nice shutouts tonight. I mean, both these goalies played amazing. I have to give props to Ghost
Very well.
and
very well. I think Fluff did.
or Puff. Sorry.
Yes, Puff and Ghost doing quite well. Fluff, I think, did his best given the circumstances, but those were some very nice shots he were facing.
Yeah, and he got left out to dry like crazy. Have you ever seen the SpongeBob movie when they come out of the water and
Oh God!
SpongeBob's dried on the thing with Patrick? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he must
That
have felt
be
like.
how he felt.
Defense was rough that game for the Riptide. I hope they can look back at this VOD hopefully and analyze it and see it, because I don't think they're a bad team at all. I think they're making very simple mistakes to fix, and they can get a
They have the
much
vision.
better chance. Yeah,
They have the vision. I can see
yes.
a lot of the plays they're going for, but
exactly.
there are too many hurdles to get over.
Exactly. They have the concept of what they
Shrews
should be doing.
ping,
They just need to tie it up a
a little bit of
more. and they're almost there.
miscommunication,
Yeah.
and then not to look over, the Grizzlies playing a very solid defense there. They were taking up the
defense
space
was
they
great.
needed to, and didn't let too many breakaways through.
Definitely. Defense was great, and I mean, that's what I liked seeing from the Grizzlies. When I've said it, well, when they get a chance to score, they took them and they scored. They scored 6 in 2 games. That's great for them, and you just can't give them these chances. That's what they have to learn from this. You cannot give them these chances, and to be honest, a lot of teams are going to score on those chances. So that's, I mean, that's the way the puck game went, and that's what they got to learn from.
Absolutely. Oh, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up tonight. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Later.